This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Kelsey Johnson. Welcome to Sports Friday. Bahamians were on full display at the NCAA Men's Basketball Championships and the NCAA Women's Basketball Championships. This year's NCAA tournament was a short-lived one for Bahamian guard for the Michigan State Spartans, Lou Rawls' Tum Tum Nen. The second-seeded Spartans lost in an upset stunner in the opening round to the Blue Raiders of Middle Tennessee State, 90-81. This is the second year in the tournament that we've seen a Bahamian connection. Michigan State knocked out Buddy Hield's Oklahoma Sooners last year, and the president of Middle Tennessee State University is Dr. Sidney McPhee, a Bahamian. As for Hield, he and the Sooners moved on to the next round, beating number 15 Cal State Bakersfield 82-68. Hield was the top scorer, putting up 27 points. Jonquel Jones isn't the only Bahamian hooping it up at the NCAA Women's Basketball Tournament. LaShawn Higgs is also there. Higgs is a native of Harbor Island. According to Yolette McPhee-McQuinn, head coach for the Jacksonville Lady Dolphins, who's also the head coach of the women's national basketball team, she believes that Higgs will fit in perfectly with the national program.
It's really good to see Bahamians making waves, and LaShawn, I've always been a fan of hers. She is going to be on the national stage as well, playing at Texas. I'm really proud of her, and I think the sky is the limit as she's only a freshman. It's huge to have any exposure and especially on the national stage with two Bahamians playing on the women's side. It's a big deal. You know, the challenge is going to be trying to get Jonquel away from her WNBA schedule to play for the Bahamas, but hopefully we can retain the other youth so that we can have a strong showing this summer.
One Bahamian is into the semifinal while another got disqualified. Quarter-miler Alonzo Russell advanced to the semifinal rounds of the men's 400 meters at the IAAF World Indoor Track and Field Championships, clocking 46.66 seconds for fourth in Heat 1. Michael Matthew was disqualified. Matthew ran in the fifth heat. The World Indoor Track and Field Championships got started yesterday in Portland, Oregon. Russell and Matthew were the first up for the Bahamas. Saturday is a loaded day for Team Bahamas. Running in Heat 4, Lane 3 of the 60 meters will be Tania Gator. Team Bahamas will line up in Lane 6, Heat 1 of the preliminary rounds of the men's 4x400 meter relays. Also in that heat are South Africa, Belgium, and Trinidad and Tobago. Donald Thomas and Jamal Wilson will contest for the gold in the men's high jump, which will also take place tomorrow. If Team Bahamas advances to the next round of the men's 4x400 meters, the final will take place on Sunday, which is the closing day of the event. The annual L.N. Coakley Track and Field Meet got started today in Georgetown, Exuma. Our Julian Gibson is there and followed this report.
Kelsey, we had a birthday boy here today celebrating his birthday. We are talking about principal of L.N. Coakley High School, Mr. Dawn Barr. Well, I love free cake, but let's get down to the business of track and field. Tasha Clark, under 14 girls from the T-Bird Flyers. She would win the 400 meters.
It was good, and I think I could do much better, but I give it all my best, and I felt as if when I reached there, I could have tried harder, but it was good.
Let's move to the under 14 boys 400 meters. How about Omar Kelly, also from T-Bird Flyers, coming in flying for a first place finish?
I mean, it was okay. At first I was scared, but then I overcome my butterflies and just run.
How was the competition?
It was good. I had to work.
So for the next 2 days here at the Onion Bowl Stadium in Exuma, it will be track and field, track and field. Representing the capital will be the T-Bird Flyers and the CR Walker Knights. They will be competing with athletes right here from Exuma. Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Thanks so much, Julian. The skippers taking part in the first Skippers Challenge were out yesterday, hoping to select one of the more popular sloops to navigate in this weekend. This is the first ever event of its kind, and organizers are hoping that there can be a spin-off.
Considering this is the first time this has ever been done by the captains choosing a boat, so you know how Long Island people go. We want to be the best at everything, so we're the first to bring this out, and the country, hopefully they'll follow suit, you know, but I'm really excited. At first I was a little hesitant, but once Keith got the ball rolling, when Keith is excited, the whole world is excited, trust me. So we're all on board and we're looking forward to it. And we hope everybody come out and support us.
Well, that's all the time we have for sports. I'm Kelsey Johnson.